I'd like to welcome this morning Rachel Grunwell, who is the editor and put together a book called Balance and Food, Health and Happiness, and published by Beatnik Books. Good morning, Rachel. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
This is some book. Anyone who wants, from the back of the book, this is a book for anyone who wants to be healthier and happier. And I've got there, it's a big audience, isn't it?
It sure is, because who doesn't want to be healthier and happier?
Absolutely.
It took me 2 years to bring 30 amazing experts from throughout the world and some amazing names from New Zealand as well. And they all share something different.
Yes.
To uplift your health and happiness. So, yeah, and 30 recipes. So it's a beautiful book.
It is. I've got here a collection of tips and other people's success stories for a healthier life. And you mentioned the 30 worldwide experts, plus 30 healthy eating recipes for the reader to make, perhaps while digesting the contents of the book.
So there's snacks, there's smoothies and juices. They're all nutrient-dense and really delicious, but also very easy to make. My 7-year-old can make them. But there are also some cakes in there, because I believe in all things in balance.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's good. All things in balance. Good play on the book. It's got a multitude of good advice from healthier, happier people. How do you decide who to put in, and probably the hardest one, who to leave out?
That's a really good question. I've been an award-winning journalist for a lifetime, for a very, couple of decades, and I've interviewed some amazing people throughout New Zealand and throughout the world. But when I came to write my book, I wanted to produce a book that was exceptional and full of people who had helped to change my life, and because I want it to help change the readers' lives. So these people in the book are special. There's neuroscientists, psychologists, there are doctors, there are nutritionists. There's 4 nutritionists in there. Actually, Nadia Lim is one you'll know. Mm-hmm. There's a blossologist. There are amazing people in here. One of the neuroscientists is Dr. Kerry Spackman, and he's worked with the All Blacks, Olympians and Formula One racing car drivers to make them into the best they can possibly be. So there's something in here for everyone, even a chapter on how to give back, because that's a key part to being happy. But one of the most exciting experts in here is one of the top happiness researchers in the world. He's just amazing, and I can tell you, I skipped down my hallway when he said he'd be involved. I can assure you, did some air guitar even. His name's Sean Acor, and to have one of the top happiness researchers in the world in my book, it's just amazing. You learn what he does every day to stay well and happy. But there's amazing psychologists in here too who share science-backed happiness formulas. So basically, you can go through and go, am I doing this, and this in my life? And there's essentially 5 pillars around that for some of the formulas. But yeah, I learned so much from these people, and I'm a wellness expert myself. So if you pick up this book, look, any age, a man or a woman could read this book. And you know what? You don't have to actually read it from front to back.
Exactly.
You can read the chapter that excites you.
That's what I've got here, among others. It's a book you could spend all day dipping in and out of with a book. And then again, it wouldn't hurt if you were to read it from page 1 forward. It's just that kind of a book, and you're getting something new every time.
Yes, that's right, and I promise you'll learn things from it. Mm-hmm. So if you've got a desire to be healthier and happier and want it, in a really relatable way, you don't have to buy 30 books. Just buy my book, and yeah.
Well done. A couple of quotes that I got from the book because I thought they were quite good. From Dr. Adam's story: "Sleep like a baby, train like a beast." And I love that. That was just, I thought, that stood out. I thought, well, yeah, okay. So I sat back and looked at that. And then Ian Walker: "Never allow what you can not do to stop you from doing what you can do." And I thought that was pretty important too.
Yeah, such a beautiful quote. So Adam's story is now the strength and conditioning coach for Team New Zealand. So he shares what you can do to perform at your best. The advice he shares is what he uses to train elite athletes, and he used to work with the Blues. And Ian, that beautiful quote that never allow what you can't do to hold you back, essentially. He was a marathoner until he was involved in an accident, and he lost the use of his legs, but now he's this incredibly inspiring athlete who races in marathons in wheelchairs and wheelies, racing wheelies. So he's incredibly inspiring.
Some of the people that I picked out 3, I mean, amongst the 30, a story from broadcaster Neva Ritamanu, and cancer survivor and book publicist Karen McMillan, and Dr. Nia Sanwing, an internal medicine physician. I mean, they were just 3 that, well, I know Karen, and I didn't realise all her story, but she's a really buzzy person, and so is the broadcaster. You've got some good
so Neva's incredible, so she's so inspiring. You know, she's gone on this, health journey, and she, shares, like, the struggles and, like, how she started. So when she first started, she was overweight, she was smoking, she was partying, she was drinking. She's very honest about her journey. And, it was just, you feel like you're walking beside her as she tells her story. And it made me cry while writing it and laugh and be joyful. And but it was amazing just even knowing all that time ago. How did she actually start? What did she start with first? Because there were so many things she needed to work on. And now, of course, she's a multi-marathoner and incredibly inspiring. And I'm so grateful she's in the book.
Yeah, and I mean, the thing with Neva is the journey she went on, she had sort of mapped out, so she wasn't going to try and stop eating, do jogs and all that kind of thing all at the same time. She sort of said, right, okay, we'll lose the weight first, then we'll get on this food, and then we'll do something else. And it was all planned at a time level, which seems a decent way to do it.
Yeah, well, that's such a key. I coach clients as well. I've gone from writing geek to wellness geek, and I've laid my training quite extensively. So I coach, I'm a yoga teacher, and I help clients all over New Zealand actually lose weight, get fit, and live the life they love. And one of the key messages I share is just, attack your goals in bite-sized pieces. Don't be overwhelmed and try and do it all at once.
Yeah, I've done things like that, and trying to do it all at once is a virtual signal to it's just not going to work, because everything just gets on top of you and you can't. But if you do it in bits and pieces, it does. And Karen McMillan's story is a very positive one too.
Oh, it's wonderfully uplifting.
Yes.
And, she talks about resilience, essentially, how to overcome cancer and losing your career at one point in her life. And, so she shares some incredibly heartfelt tips that genuinely worked for her. And there's a lot of people who, go through those ordeals. So, she'll be able to help so many people. And, again, so wonderful to have her in the book.
Yeah, it does. So the book involves you and it engages you and it gives you great ideas for life's lots of possibilities. It's a very good book to have in your library, whether it's a personal one or a public library, I would imagine.
Yeah, it's a great gift. And what I love is that, a man or a woman could buy it. It's beautifully put together by Beatnik Publishing.
Yes.
And it's this beautiful ducky blue, not screaming pink from the cover. And I write in a way that, anyone could pick up the book and digest it, if you like, read the words and learn from it. And I can't wait. Well, actually, I'm hearing lots now from people who have read it already, and it's just, it's quite emotional. It's wonderful.
Well, it's the kind of book that, as I say, you can dip into, which means that if you've got a busy day but you've got 15 minutes, you can open up somewhere and read that, and then you can go back to it later on. I've gone back to it I don't know how many times. I mean, you review it, you want to get the feel of the book, and every time I go in there's something I haven't seen before. And and
have you learned a few things? Have you been surprised by that?
Exactly. So it's a great book, and people should look out for it, I'd imagine. And no doubt you'll be talking at other places around the book. You'll be doing more interviews for it.
Yeah, it would be wonderful. And look, I love to connect with people through social media. I often share wellness tips. So on Instagram, I'm at Rachel Grunwell, and on Facebook, Inspired Health NZ, and my website is inspiredhealth.co.nz. I love connecting with readers. I love connecting and sharing and spreading that wellness wisdom.
Yeah, I think we'll leave it there, but I just wanted to say thank you very much for coming on the program this morning. It's certainly a book that, as I say, I've really enjoyed looking at and reading, and hopefully somewhere along the line inspiring me to do something or other about just things in general. And I think even if it just starts you thinking, that's the foot in the right direction.
Oh, that's right. Like even the emotional intelligence area of the book, that's really helped me to relate to not only my kids but to friends and loved ones so much better. There's just so many skills you can use through the book. It's just not a traditional health book.
No.
It really helps you with your mindset too.
As I say, the publishers have put in an excellent job. They've got, as I say, these nice mute colours, pastel colours, and the book doesn't jar in any way. It's just a nice, easy, that wellness feel just goes right through the book.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Okay, well, thank you, Rachel, for your time, and all the best of luck with the book.
Oh, thank you very much.
Thanks,
nice
Rachel.
Right,
bye-bye.
Bye. 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 Bye.